What's up, everybody? It's Taco. I'm chowing on some pumpkin pie. Happy late Thanksgiving to all of you. You'll notice that I didn't put a video out last week. That's not because I went on some sort of depression-fueled bender where I fell asleep in Paris and woke up tied to a chair in Bogota, Colombia. That didn't happen last week. That happened way earlier. Last week, I simply went on vacation. Now, I attempted to do a video from vacation. It looked like this. What's up, everybody? Happy Thanksgiving to you all. It's Taco. I filmed it, everything, had it ready to go. Unfortunately, what comes with being on vacation is vacation internet. Vacation internet always sucks. First of all, you really don't want to be on the internet when you're on vacation. You want to be out doing stuff. And usually it's shared by a lot of vacation goers, things like that. So I took a look, tried to upload the video. It said it would take like 2.5 days. By then I would be home and Oregon would have already played Oregon State. And I said, screw that. I'm just not going to do one and spend 3.5 days on a beach, which I did. It was a great decision. Not a whole lot I want to say about Oregon-Stanford because that was way back in forever ago. Cost the Ducks a shot in the national championship game, can't kick field goals, Chip Kelly could have made better decisions, blah, 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 blah. Don't care. It's all the way in the past. I'm looking ahead, and by ahead I mean behind, to Oregon's victory over Oregon State. 48-24 win. They got back to doing what they do best, forcing turnovers and running the ball. The Oregon secondary picked off Sean Mannion 4 times. Special teams forced another 2 fumbles, and Oregon had its best overall running game of the year. Kenyon Barner rushed for 198 yards, and this was missing about a quarter of play with an undisclosed abdominal injury. They put some extra padding on him at halftime, and he came back out and ran for some more yards, scored another touchdown. DeAnthony Thomas had what I think is his best game as a running back at Oregon. 17 carries, 122 yards, 3 touchdowns. He gave me, and he probably gave other Duck fans, some hope that he can be a #1 back next year if called upon. There were a lot of questions. He hasn't really been effective as a true running back this year. He's really done his damage out wide and as sort of a gadget option and in the limited kickoff returning that he's gotten a chance to do this year. But against the Beavers, we saw him get an opportunity to really be the feature back, and he performed very well. So going into next year, we've got DeAnthony, we've got Byron Marshall, we've got Braylon Addison took a couple of snaps at running back. He might see time in the backfield. Redshirt freshman Chance Allen, and then if all goes well with the recruiting, true freshman Thomas Tyner and Dontre Wilson. So it looks to be a stacked backfield. DeAnthony Thomas, not necessarily the guy. It's going to be a fierce competition in the spring and in the fall as to who's going to start next season as the #1 running back. But it's nice knowing that DeAnthony Thomas has that potential, and he looked very, very good against the Beavers. Unfortunately, the chips did not fall for Oregon the way they needed to get them into the Pac-12 championship game or the national championship game, as Notre Dame defeated USC. And Stanford defeated UCLA, proving once again that Los Angeles is useless. So, for the first time in 4 years, someone else will win the Pac-12 or the Pac-10. Very disappointing for the Ducks. However, Oregon currently sits at #5 in the BCS, should move up to #4 after the SEC championship game. That puts them in pretty much guaranteed position for an at-large BCS bid. Almost certainly it will be the Fiesta Bowl against the Big 12 champion. That'll be either Kansas State or Oklahoma. Either way, it's going to be a really fun game, and Oregon looks poised to appear in their 4th consecutive BCS bowl game. That's something only Ohio State, Miami, and USC have done in the history of the BCS. So the Ducks really entering rarefied air with this season, getting a 4th straight bid into a bowl championship series game. Really exciting stuff. Despite the one slip up against Stanford, it's been an unbelievable season, and let's try and cap it off with another BCS Bowl win. So stay tuned this weekend for conference championship games. We'll see who wins the Pac-12, gets to go to the Rose Bowl this year, and we'll see where the Ducks end up going and where Oregon fans will be hastily buying expensive plane tickets. So for AddictedToQuack.com, this is Takimoto. I'm going to eat the rest of my pie. Go Ducks. We'll catch you next time.